Yeah, it just, you can't. You can't just be sitting there. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's KrisLuck, and I have reached level S001. It was a grind. I can't tell you how accurate the hours are in the game because I've spent a lot of time in those custom lobbies, and I make my thumbnail and then I edit my video, and I'm still in the game, and I don't know what the actual time is. And I wish they'd had a combat record or something. Like previous games. I finally reached that level. I've learned a lot of things about the game along the way, and I'm going to talk about some changes I'd like to see in the near future for Battlefield 2042. The top 3 changes I need, besides the obvious performance and mouse inconsistencies, they have to be fixed. If that's not fixed very soon, then there's going to be some problems and this game will not last. Top 3 that aren't those things. Number 1. The most important thing to me is footstep audio. And it's not just footstep audio, it's overall audio within 0 to 50 meters. Sometimes you can't even hear a vehicle rolling up on you, but when there's a full squad running up on you and you can't hear them for no reason, I don't get it. Like, it's taking away a whole sense that we have. And for the people that don't use game audio, then that's not my problem. You know, a lot of people play with headsets, and it would be nice to hear what's going on behind you. Hopefully they will fix that soon. They have been working on it. The past 2 patches apparently had an update to improve it, but I don't think it's changed one bit. Number 2 would be a 64 player mode for Breakthrough, Rush, and Conquest. I think 48 player mode for Rush would work very well with the map. As long as they don't add more vehicles, I think it would play pretty good. But a 64 player would be really fun. And number 3, they have to add a server browser. If they don't want to add it, they have to at least put a reliable map rotation. I'm so tired of playing the same map 3 times before I play 4 of the other maps. It's a little ridiculous and it really needs to be fixed. And on that note, they need to fix the Portal XP. Now, I'm going to talk about some changes I'd like to see, and this is coming from me as a sniper. Not all of these changes will be from a sniper's perspective, but keep in mind, most of this list is from my perspective as a sniper. First couple things that's definitely involves sniper is the DXR has to be fixed. The synchronization is off. Stoda made a great video explaining about it. Can't believe this hasn't been fixed yet. It's hard to use because the round rechambers visually, but then you can't shoot once the bullet is in the chamber. You have to wait another second to shoot. It's very glitched out. It's like the same fire rate as the NTW right now, it seems. I would like the 6x scope reticle thinned out. If they don't want to thin it out, a custom reticle option, or at least a few options for reticles in different scopes, would be really cool things, because I do like the 4x scope zoom, but that scope, there's too much going on with it, and I don't really want to use it. There's just too much visually on the scope that interferes with my accuracy. And the color orange, I don't know why they chose this color for everything, but if we can change the colors of those reticles, that would also maybe help me. I don't know, sometimes I feel like my eyes can't comprehend the orange. It's just how my eyes are, I guess. Okay, so something else that isn't just snipers, I noticed it with every gun, and especially when I watch streams, is spawning, and you chamber around in your gun every time you spawn. And it's very frustrating because, especially in some of these games and maps, there are people just camping your spawn, and you spawn right in the bullets, or you spawn in, like, with an enemy looking at you. You can't do anything because you gotta chamber up. It takes so long to switch weapons, so you're losing at least 2 seconds every time you spawn, and that's valuable killing time. And speaking of spawns, spawn beacons, I would like them to stay up, and I would like to spawn the way I place them. So if I place them looking forward, it always spawns you looking the opposite way. I don't know why they do that. I don't like it. It's very inconvenient. I hope they change it. Also, something I could have sworn in Battlefield 4, spawn beacons would let you parachute. It would spawn you in the sky. I think that would work out really fun with this game, especially if you were using like Sundance or something. Might be a little OP with Sundance, but I think it would be a super cool feature if you can just spawn in a parachute from your spawn beacon. Some more sniping things is the rebolt animation doesn't continue, it doesn't finish when you're mantling over a wall. If you get 99% of your rebolt, chambering your next round, and then you mount a wall, you have to do it again. Same thing with the zip line if you're with McKay. The grappling hook, I mean. I don't remember this being such a big problem in previous Battlefields. Another thing is the 44 Magnum. Twice they said they fixed this, is reloading 5 rounds instead of 6. I don't know why they can't fix it if it's in the patch notes. I would like a marksman bonus in this game. Every Battlefield has had one. I don't know why they've gotten rid of that as well. And point stacking was very fun, especially in Battlefield 5. I really enjoyed the point stacking of Battlefield 5. I think it was the best of all their games. I would really like to see a slight ADS buff for the SWS. This sniper just doesn't have the most perks to use compared to the DXR and NTW. If they at least increase the ADS speed, it could be its own little class of sniping. But it's got pretty much the same ADS as the DXR. That would be a really cool feature if they buff that. For 128 player modes, I don't think 4-man squads are enough. I often find myself respawning at the spawn 300 meters away from the objective with my teammates either dead, camping in the back of the map, or in combat for 10 minutes. They don't die. It just says in combat for 10 minutes and you can't spawn on them. An 8-man squad I think could really improve that. I could see it getting a little spammy at sometimes, but I think this game for 128 players would benefit tremendously with an 8-man squad. Speaking of squads, take the S out, and quads. Where are the quads in Breakthrough? I don't know. I think Rush is really fun because there are quads that you can run to the objective with. And then one final thing with Breakthrough is adjust how far the defenders can go into the attacker's territory. I'm really lost as to why the defenders can go so far into the attacker's spawn, especially on maps like Discarded and Breakaway. It really ruins the fun if you don't have the best team. But anyway, guys, these are just some fixes that don't get talked about a lot that I would like to see. Nothing is extremely game-breaking, but I think these would be some great quality of life changes that would make the game more playable for longer periods of time. As of now, I can only play a few hours before I get either bored or too frustrated with the game. Hopefully these fixes are added eventually. I hope these next couple patches before the new year really improve the game. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can catch me on stream, twitch.tv/KrisLuck, and I'll see you in the next one.